All right, everybody, welcome into Reign Legacy. They're doing a duo scrimmage over 10,000 UC. Will be given out for first, second, and third place. So it's a total of over 10,000 UC. Map 1, as you can see, is going to be Myanmar. All right, Myanmar is one of the larger land maps, and it's going to be a very crazy, kind of a mid to slow starting out. These teams are going to jump down and grab what they can as quickly as they can, and then try to take on fights as they come. And then as the zone gets smaller and closer in, the more teams we have, the quicker the fights are going to be. All right, we've got a flight path coming from the north all the way down toward the south. Just path through Los Llanos, we've got Hacienda, Water Treatment, San Martin, Graveyard, Power Grid, Picado. So we've got the Hacienda and San Martin area directly in this path. So we could definitely see some teams jump here. There's a lot of loot here. We also have El Azar. That is another great place for teams to jump down. It's a little ways off this flight path. Allow the teams to kind of get what they need and then kind of work around. We have El Pozo way off this flight path, but very doable for teams to jump, grab the loot that they can, and then work their way into the zone. So we've got teams that are jumping right off really early. So we might see a couple teams that go over to La Cabrera. We'll see where they go. We've got 3 teams that looks jumped out there. We've got a couple teams jumped into the Hacienda San Martin area, and teams are working their way all the way down to Los Llanos. We're going to jump in with Team 4. So Team 4 is going to be Butter. All right, one of their members is already down. XRA is kind of just getting out of there. Doesn't look like they're actually going back for a revive, but definitely picking up a weapon. All right, Team 19, 27 ESPORTS. Still have not gone for the finish yet. All right, our first zone is going to have Los Llanos, and it's going to be kind of that eastern side of the map, but still a lot of good places that are still left that are going to be in this very first zone. Hacienda, San Martin, Los Llanos, El Azar, great places. And Team 24 just got eliminated. Ours Esport. All right, Apathy has just been eliminated from Team 4. So Team 4 is going to be moving forward as being a solo here on out. Let's jump in with Team 27. Unknown. So we've got iPhone kind of by themselves. So we've got just off of the distance there. As you can see, we do have Team 11 that's looting and shooting and grabbing what they can. So Team 11 NFX. All right, these teams that are out in the zone, out here in the sandstorm, cannot be caught out there in the sandstorm because it will take health away. So these players are going to have to find buildings or get inside vehicles to be able to stay alive as much as they can. All right, Pasha got shot there just a little bit by iPhone. But iPhone did not So Pasha's gonna make a push. All right, and this is a 1v1 here, really quickly. Oh, nicely done. A shotgun in hand. Now those shotguns are deadly up close. Welcome in everybody to the chat. All right, let's go check to see. We have still 23 teams remaining. We've only lost 2 teams so far, so we've still got a lot of teams left. We're gonna head back up to La Cabrera here, where we have team 21. Never Esports. They do have a member. One of the members is down. Bar is down now. Can they get the... Can his teammate get this revive? Amoko definitely coming in for the revive, getting the revive. NFX, both members are low in health. One of them is down, so they're definitely going to be able to get this revive while the other team is definitely good at heading over. We've got some action going on. Let's go see if we can find them. All right, team 1, Noobs, picking up 2 eliminations. They did eliminate one. They did eliminate team 24. Our esports. Or ours esports. The Asa goes down and is quickly going to be revived here. All right, team 22, goats. 2 goat there. Definitely up there with a total of 4 eliminations already for the team. This duo is putting some points on the board already. I believe they have right now currently have the most eliminations for. So right now with 4 eliminations, they're the only team with the most kills right now on the board. Team 34, MNG, as they are pushing in on the crabs. Let's see. MNG goes down. Lucifer goes down as well. MNG is going to pull this revive off. Let's see. Can Smalls get over there in time to be able to take out both of the... All right. Smalls kind of holding back just a little bit. Lucifer has been eliminated. Smalls moving forward as being a solo now. Nice and beautiful grenade was thrown. Did get some hits. Smalls moving in. Smalls is pinned down behind the wall. MNG coming around. Smalls down and out. So Crabs, Team 2 has been eliminated. .303. All right, currently 0 eliminations, but right up on the hill is going to be Team 11, NFX. They are still sitting as a duo. Both of these teams. All right, Pasha kind of laying low, kind of staying back, and knows where they're at right now. So 303 definitely pinned down just a little. They have a vehicle that they can use. See if they can use, if they can get that vehicle and get out of there. ABK coming with a shotgun. Here's an elimination. Boss 12, last one still stands for 303. Does that Molly hit mark? Does it get where it needs to be? It does, but Boss 12 gets out of there just in time. Right before that grenade is completely thrown and is down. Oh, Boss 12 still alive. Was able to escape the building. Boss 12 is in trouble. All right, and NFX picking up 2 eliminations, bringing them to a total of 3 total eliminations. All right, we've got 18 teams that still remain. All right, let's go check out the team of 10 who are out in the blue zone. That is BWN. They are out there in the blue zone. So they're going to be making, they're going to be rotating in here. They're taking their time. They have 0 eliminations right now. With that, they still have time. There's still plenty of teams left for them to be able to pick up some eliminations. All right, so going over to Team 16, ESPORTS. Again, they're out there in the blue zone, playing the zone, moving in. Team 34, MNG. And NFX. Oh! And a member goes down. All right, we've got another team coming in. Noobs are rolling in. We've got a 3-way battle here as these 3 teams are pushing in. Noobs may be able to come in before a third-party kills here. Be able to pick up another 4 eliminations. We'll have to see. All right, Bad coming in with smoke grenade, it looks like. All right. So NFX definitely now in trouble. All right, Pasha trying to run. Trying to get out of there. The MG3 in hand. This is a weapon as well. And down and out. That shotgun definitely beats every single time, at close range. So Noobs definitely came in and got some third-party kills. Was definitely able to pick up a couple more. All right, we still got a couple teams that are out in the blue zone. Let's go check team 21. Never Esports. As a solo right now, Bark just kind of a stand, playing the zone as best as they can, trying to go for those placement points. NVR out there in the blue zone as well. They are way out there, but plenty of time. They're gonna get all the meds they can to fight the storm and move into, rotate into zone. Our zone is gonna be, our zone will be changing here and momentarily. Brand new zone. We'll see where it goes. All right, our zone is moving in now. These teams have 2 minutes to get the zone. And we still have a lot of teams left, a lot of teams inside the zone. So we're going to see a lot of quick fights here. No Fear just lost one of their members. Let's go see. They might have lost it to Team 1, which is going to be Noob. Let's go check them out. So Noob picking up another elimination, bringing them to a total of 7 eliminations. ESPORTS with being a solo. And is starting to get in a trouble here. Trying to shape a all right, he's quickly being surrounded by Noobs. And at 6-7. All right, 6-7 trying to move in. All right, looks like all 16 of our teams are now inside the zone. Oh, we still got 2 teams that are way out in the blue zone, playing the zone very well. All right, we've got the graveyard that's still there. We've got a couple good places that are still, a lot of high places here. Let's go drop a team that 36. Wing 4. They are sitting very nicely inside the zone. They are sitting at dead center, 0 eliminations. So they're just waiting for the teams to come to them. So they are set really well. They do have a building, as you can see. Let's go check it out. So they do have quite a few buildings. Oh, here comes Troopers as they are kind of pushing in. Not really sure if they're going to stop. All right, Troopers are going to continue driving through. All right, shots have been fired. Let's see. Troopers may turn around and come back. All right, Troopers, let's go dropping in. So they are picking another set of buildings that are inside the zone. Kind of give them that protection. Not quite in the center, but close enough where they can still see exactly what teams are rotating in. PNW here. PNW over here in Los Leonos. All right, we've got Fade. All right, that Sandstorm definitely coming in. Fade with a grenade. Nice grenade. Just not quite where it needs to be. All right, PNW looks like they're going to try to, one of their members is going to rotate around. All right, both members got out of the storm and is moving away. All right, so they escape Los Leonos. All right, 2 GOAT, up to 4 eliminations. All right, BADMOSHI team of 6. Looks like they're just kind of laying low. All right, Sentry, it's been dropped. All right, this could be an opportunity where 2 GOAT can definitely come in and try to take them out. In a BADMOSHI, down and out, back to the lobby. They have been, all right, our zone very small. We have 14 teams. Fights are gonna start getting very crazy, very hectic, and very quick. Nice shots. All right, Ollie definitely picked up an elimination there. '27 Esports with 2 eliminations, and they may be picking up another one here. All right, Triplet. Looks like they're going to be down just to a solo. All right, Postman getting out of there. Vehicle on fire. Let's see. Gets out. Definitely gets out just in time before it blows up. But is it stuck out in the open? Ahavo coming in with a molly. All right, team of 5, a triplet down and out, back to the lobby. Very nice. 27 Esports are picking up 2 eliminations, putting them at 4 total eliminations. 12 teams remain. Still a lot of room for these teams. But our zone getting a little bit smaller though. With 12 teams remain, it is going to be hectic here. We'll have to see how these teams will rotate around, how they will use what's what's there. The mountains here gonna provide a little bit of cover for a couple of these teams that are gonna try to get there. On top of it, definitely gonna give them a oversight of what is going on, where teams are moving in and rotating in. Team 15, Royal Garrison, as you can see, is off at the distance there just a little bit. So they're making their way in. We've got team 13, 6-7 that is down in the middle of this. All right, 9 teams remain. Never Esports, still with a solo, being a solo, doing extremely well. Has definitely played the zone all the way through. We have just a handful of teams that are still remaining with a full duo team. All right, NVR. 0 eliminations. Plenty of teams still remain to pick up some eliminations for the team. All right, I never rotated around very nicely. Definitely going to be able to pick up, very well could pick up an elimination here. Oh, and pulls out the mortars. Let's see. First mortar, good location. Well placed. Let's see if he can readjust and drop the mortar in right on top. All right, second mortar taking out the car. Still in a very great location. Just needs to tweak it just a little bit. And all right, Bar definitely escapes the mortars very nicely. I never re-rotating around. Oh, I never just kind of driving around and gets taken out. All right, 44. Trying to move in the zone. 8 teams remain. All right, we are down to 7 teams, and this zone is small. So our 7 teams are all inside the zone. Fights are gonna be crazy. So we've got team of 7 and no fear. 1 elimination, 1 man stands. Oh, picks up a beautiful elimination. So Ali does pick up an elimination and bringing the team down to a total of 2 eliminations, but has a wide open area to cover. All right, wing 4 out there in the open as well, using the smoke grenades to be able to push in a little bit. All right, all 6 teams slowly making their way in, trying to use as much cover as possible for these hilltops. Royal Garrison, the only team. Oh, nope, we have Wing 4, also a duo. So we've got 2 teams that are a solid duo still remain. All the other ones are going to be just a solo. Nice switch to the back seat. Oopsie. Picking up an elimination. Royal Garrison up to total of 6 elimination. 5 teams remain. Alright, looks like Wing 4 maybe down and out. They are. Noobs. Team 1. 10 eliminations. For the entire team. They are putting up some points and sending teams right back to the lobby where they will wait for match 2. 4 teams remain. Royal Garrison's moving in. All right, 2 GOAT. Down to just 1 member with 8 eliminations. All right, Oopsie with Royal Garrison moving in, trying to get another elimination. Definitely using those grenades to an advantage. All right, Ali with no fear. Getting in and close to. Looks like Oopsie is going to push around, rotate around. Let's see, the 1v1. Who's it going to be? Nicely done. Oopsie with another elimination. So, no fear, down and out. 2 teams remain. This is going to be a 1v2. All right, True Fad. Last one still stands. Can they come in for a clutch? GG's, nicely done. Royal Garrison's taking the chicken dinner for match number 1. All right, 4 through 9. 10 through 15. 16 through 21. 22 through 25. True Fad with the going all out with 9 total eliminations for match number 1. Dysa with the best companion with the rescue, and Royal Garrison Error with that final kill, giving them the chicken dinner for match 1. All right, y'all, hang tight. We'll get you into match number 2 here momentarily. All right, match number 2 here in Vinkindi. Hope everybody has brought their warm gear to stay warm because it is going to be extremely cold. All right, we've got a very southern flight path. All right, coming out of Vihar all the way through Dino Park, Abbey, and down to Hot Springs. We've got Castle. We've got Villa very close to this flight path. Definitely for teams to be able to get to a Villa, Castle, Tovar. Great places for these teams to jump out. Loot up and Dobro. We might see some teams go to Dobro as well. But definitely Villa, Castle, hotspots. We might see some teams kind of push up towards the cement factory as well. We've got 2 teams going into a Villa, 2 teams kind of in the Castle area. So we could see some very quick fights. Let's jump in with Noob. All right, they're looting and suiting. All right, so we got team of 5, a triplet here as well. Team of 13, 6, 7, and Noobs at team 1 off in the distance. You have a team 18 MVP, and they are sitting as a solo now. Already lost a member right off the bat. Team Never Esports already been eliminated. All right, let's go check out team 27 unknown. 3 eliminations already. Team 31 top Moldova as a solo. All right, Footbabe definitely getting out of the area, trying to stay alive. Our first zone is going to be that kind of that northwest zone, heading into Hot Springs, where we have some more teams. We have 3 teams on the ground here in Hot Springs. We have NVR, Team 14, Team 24, Ours Esports. And it looks like they are down and out. Ours Esports with 2 eliminations, and they are just going to be a solo moving forward here. All right, so NVR, let's go check. They have 1 elimination right now. And they pick up the 2nd elimination with Ours Esports. We'll keep an eye on these teams. Let's go check out some other ones. All right, SHAHER, team at 28. All right, they're in Moldova. All right, again, team 36. They started this match with being a duo. An iPhone, a last one still stands. An iPhone pull a clutch here and get 2 eliminations for the team. Ooh, iPhone low in health and down it goes. The team 36. I believe that was team 36. Let's double check. That was team 36. So team 36. So wing 4 down and out, where they will go back and wait patiently for match 3. SHAHER picking up an elimination. So they're up to 1 total elimination now. All right, 16 teams remain. All right, team 4 Butter. They're up there in the Cosmodrome, looting, shooting, grabbing what they can, and they're definitely going to get everything that they want and they need to be able to take on the fights. We got team 30. Ooh, team 31. Did they just get fully eliminated? Team 31, top Moldova. Believe that they're going to be down and out. So team 8, Uno picking up an elimination and the revive back up to a squad of 2. All right, Royal Garrison picking up 2 eliminations. They've got 2 on the board. All right, Cosmo trying to get in, with an Uzi. Let's see. All right, they're playing a little game of cat and mouse. All right, True Fade trying to get around the corner. Alright, but definitely has a shotgun in hand. Sounds like the DBS. Alright, Cosmo make it. Oh! And down and out. Cosmo down and out. Noobs picking up another elimination, bring them to total of 5. True Fade with 5 eliminations. All right, we've got 12 teams remain. Team 13, 6-7's been eliminated. Team 18 has been eliminated as well. Team 21, Never Esports, been eliminated. Team 28, SHAHER eliminated. Team 31 eliminated. 32 eliminated. 35, 36, all teams have been eliminated. We are 12 teams that remain. Just for match 2, we've got 1 more match after this. All right, our teams are scattered out very nicely, very well. They're going to be able to kind of slow down just a little bit here, be able to pick up what they need, maybe replenish some of the first aids, med kits, and or band-aids, Molotovs, and grenades. Currently, no teams are very close that we can get an eye on. We got this one right. We've got team 34. MNG that's going to be rolling in right on top of Team 7. No fear taking those shots. And Team 34, MNG down and out. No fear picking up 2 eliminations. All right, our teams are still scattered out. 11 teams remain. A lot of land space still left for these teams to be able to grab what they need. Uno. 3 eliminations. And they have crabs that are coming in. Team 2, 0 eliminations, a duo team. This is a 2v2. Ooh, that was a beautiful grenade. Down and out, Lucifer goes. All right, Smalls, the last one still stands. Nice chunk for a grenade. It does make it just almost barely inside the window. Well placed grenade. Just doesn't quite hit its mark though. All right, Smalls has to make a decision either to take on Uno or try to get out of there alive. And a Smalls down it and out. 7 a.m. picking up an elimination. So Uno now up to 5 total eliminations with 10 teams remain for match 2. Two go down and out. Team 12. Let's head right. Let's check out Team 12. VX picking up an elimination for the team. They are a duo still. All right, a new. Oh, True Fat coming in with Noobs down and out. Team 7, No Fear rolling in. Uno definitely in trouble. All right, looks like a No Fear definitely made the right decision to roll out of there. All right, we still got one team way deep down in the blue zone. All right, Team 4 Butter sitting as a solo, currently still 0 eliminations. Plenty of teams, plenty of people still alive to pick up some eliminations for the team. Let's go check out our team that is way deep down inside the blue zone. This is gonna be Team 14. In a VR with 1 eliminations, they are playing the zone. So we're gonna see them we'll see them rotate in. All right, our zone is gonna be here, getting a little bit smaller here in about a minute or so, give or take. All right, we've got 7 teams that are inside of the zone. Let's head up to Team 24 Hours Esport. 2 eliminations. And as they are just a solo. Hours Fighter, last one still stands very nicely, still up there, kind of in the north part of the zone. unknown team 27. All right, just off of the distance, as you can see, just over the hill a little bit, we do have a team 7. No fear, but also way out in the distance that looks like unknown has eyes on and visibility. It's gonna be team 8. It's gonna be Uno. Shots fired. All right, with the 8 teams remaining, we're gonna see kind of these teams get a little bit. They're gonna slow down just a little bit. There's still a lot of open area for these teams to be able to kind of rotate around. XV, one of their members is down. Are they gonna be able to get this revive? And yes, going to get that revive. They're going to be back up. Biscuit with a butter coming in. DBS in hand. All right, both players have a DBS. Who's it gonna be? The 1v1 and potentially a revive. Very nice shotgun. Nice shots there. And Shapa is gonna get the revive, bringing back Team 12 up to a. So VX is gonna be back up to a duo with 3 total eliminations for the team. 7 teams remain. All right, VX very close to the center zone. All right, our 7 teams. We got 16. We got 5 teams that are inside the zone. We have Royal Garrison making their way in with 3 eliminations. NVR has played the zone. They have played the zone quite well here. They have 1 elimination, and they are going for those placement points. They do have 1 elimination. All right, looks like Team 14 NVR rolls on in. I never down and out. Uh-oh. 44 down and out. Team 12 picking up. Team 12 VX picking up 2 more eliminations, bringing them to a total of 5 total eliminations. All right, we've got 6 teams remain. All 6 teams are inside that zone. Our zone will be shifting here in about a minute and 15 seconds. All right, each of the remaining teams have a well-placed area. They are scattered out just a little bit, but still enough to be able to rotate around as it need be. All right, so we've got No Fear. It's not too far from Uno. All right, VX making it their way into zone. Team 27. Unknown, they are just barely inside the zone. We've got Royal Garrison with 3 eliminations making their way in the zone. They're rotating in very nicely. Ours Esport. Ours Fighter slowly making in and picking up any last minute things, but is inside the zone. So all 6 teams are inside the current zone. And still these teams are scattered out where it's gonna slow down just a little bit here. So as these teams are gonna be waiting for the zone to shift and to change, it's gonna slow down just a little bit momentarily. This is gonna allow the teams to be able to take a quick little breather from all the fast, quick action. All right, Uno sitting very nicely in the center, almost into the center, but the only building that's kind of close to the center, so they do have quite a bit of cover, so they can sit here for just a little while longer. No Fear, same thing. They are inside the zone, they are as close as they can get without being right on top of Uno. Uno just barely outside the zone. They're going to be able to shift it just a little bit. This is going to be a wide open fight for these teams. Not a lot of cover. No Fear has just about the only cover that is available that is left for the zone. The rest of these teams are going to be fighting to try to get in and stay alive. Alright, Unknown getting some shots out. Team 24 as they are pulling away Ours Esport. A Fighter getting nicely done. Ours Fighter picking up 2 eliminations, bringing the team to a total of 4 eliminations. So Royal Garrison, Team 15 down and out. 5 teams remain. down and out. No Fear picking up some more eliminations, bringing them, looks like they're going to be bringing them up to 5 eliminations. 4 teams remain. BRKD getting an elimination. So No Fear now up to 6 total eliminations. All right, 7 a.m. with Uno, a last one still stands. All right, our zone shift, and this is a wide open, no cover whatsoever for these teams. The only 2 teams that still kind of have a cover is going to be team 27 Unknown, as they are slowly working their way into the zone. The other one is going to be a No Fear, where they are about to lose their cover as well. All right, Unknown still has looks like they have a little bit of cover that they can hold off into, but it's outside zone. They've got to make a decision here, to either to continue pushing in, using the rocks and trees as cover. All right, Zabiter with Unknown as pushed in a little bit into using the rock as a cover. All right, these 4 teams remain are going to be making a decision how to push, how to rotate. And it seems like 7 a.m. and maybe down and out, very low in health. Can he get it in time before that zone? Oh, and does not. Looks like he's going to potentially go out as a self-revive. Nicely done, but it doesn't look like it's going to be able to help too much in his down and out the zone. 3 teams remain. Ours Fighter pushing in a little bit closer. Looks like No Fear is in trouble. Alley may go down out to the zone. Alley makes it in for No Fear. BRKD getting that revive, using the smoke grenades as a cover, and is able to does get a drop and a knock. And it looks like we are now down to just 2 teams remain. This is a 2v1. Ours Esports and No Fear, last 2 teams standing. Our Spider, so he can come in with a clutch and be able to give the chicken dinner to Ours Esports. All right, No Fear has healing up. They do have a little building here that they are in, a little shack. It looks like they may lose the shack here on the next zone. Which team is gonna take the next zone? Both of these teams still are in zone, but they are just barely inside. Not a lot of cover at all for both of these teams. One of these teams is definitely going to be trying to have to push towards one another. BRKD pushing forward just a little bit. Nice grenade. So our fighter gets hit by the grenade, and oh, it is in trouble, pinned down. Is it low in health? It's quickly trying to do a heal. Another beautiful grenade. Nicely done. GG's to No Fear taking the chicken dinner. Ours Esport coming in second. Unknown coming in third. All right, 4 through 9. 10 through 15. 16 through 21. And team 20 or placement 22. True Fade going all out again with the 5 eliminations. BRKD with the No Fear, Best Companion with 2 rescues, and BRKD with the final kill, giving No Fear the chicken dinner for match 2. We got one more match ahead. Y'all hang tight. We'll get you into that match as quickly as we can. All right. Our last and final match, we're going to be here in Rondo with the Rain Legacy duo. All right, Rondo being our last match. This is a very unique match. This is a very unique map. So with that, there are recalls all over the place. So their team member can go do a recall once they are down and out, bringing them back to be able to finish out the fight. Now, only the team members get one recall. And what makes this map also unique is we could potentially have 2 flight paths, but we only have one. We are coming out of the connects all the way down to Hongshan and down into Regent. We've got test track, we've got the Nexus factory, we've got stadium, we've got Yulin, we've got Danqing. We've got some great places for these teams to jump down, loot up, suit up, and prepare for the last and final match for today. Now, stadium and test track and Nexus factory, those are going to be some hotspots. And Yulin are going to be a hotspot. So these 3 places are hotspots only because there is a recall that is directly in the area. So teams that get dropped can quickly recall their teammates and bring them right back to help and finish the fight. And it looks like we're going to have quite a few teams that are going into the test track Nexus factory. May see some teams kind of jump out here and go to Yulin. But it looks like a test track and Nexus factory is going to be the hotspot for this last and final match. Now we could see the teams kind of do a split, a 1-1 split. One member goes to a recall that is far out and away from everybody else and get that team member back. But we're going to hop right in on to team 27, right in the middle of Nexus and the test track. We've got Noobs, we've got Butter, we've got BADMOSHI, Team 6, Team 7, No Fear. We've got quite a few teams that are here. All right, Butter picking up an elimination already. Team 24 Hours Esport, currently 0 eliminations, but they're in the right place to potentially pick up some eliminations. We've got Uno, (27 Esports), and they are a solo. And see how well they can hold up to the teams. Oh! Silent down and out. So, Hours Esport now going to be a solo unless they can get the revive. Hours Fighter is going to probably go for a revive here. All right, heading over to team 20. So 2 GOAT. As you can see, they did that 1-1 split. One of them went to a recall for a just in case. All right, BADMOSHI, a single player, taking on Butter. Can he get get the drop. Can he get the... Oh, and nicely done. Comes in with 2 eliminations, and Butter Team 4 has been eliminated. Team of 22. Non-team been eliminated. They were a solo. Team of 27. Unknown has been eliminated as well. So we've got just 11 teams remain, and our zone, very first zone is going to be that kind of the northern zone. All right, test track and Nexus Factory still kind of the hot spot here. Ooh, a nice sled done and an elimination. All right, so Uno picking up another elimination, putting them at a total of 3. All right, Century up there on the roof. BADMOSHI. All right, Century playing it here, trying to get. Might have ran out of grenades almost. 27 esports wing 4 coming in. And a wing 4 get the elimination. Ooh, a wing of 4 escapes. Almost escapes and is down and out. All right, 2 goat look like they picked up that elimination. All right, ours esport back up to a duo. Did get that recall. Silent is in trouble, very low in health, as VX is pushing in. All right, Shape moving in. Let's see. Ooh, Silent gets a knocked. All right, Silent's gonna be in trouble. His teammate is not around. All right, KODIAQ, team 18, as a solo. All right, Hours Fighter. This is a 1v1. All right, Shape of definitely holding still, trying to figure out if a fighter is gonna make the move. Both of these teams need to get to the recall to at least recall their teammate back. All right, fighter trying to rotate and circle around. And has definitely decided to pick up that vehicle and get out of there. Going for another recall. Plenty of time to be able to get recalls. All right, 8 teams remain for match 3 here in Rondo. Noobs, triplet, no fear, Uno, VX, Royal Garrison, 2 Goat are the teams that still have a full duo team. Team of 24. Ours Esport is kind of just on his own right now. See, can he stay alive? All right, fighter very low in health with no fear, or noobs, excuse me, team 1 noobs, kind of rolling around, driving around. All right, our zone's going to be shifting in 30 seconds. These teams will have to rotate into the new zone. Royal Garrison just outside the, oh, and a no fear, or no, excuse me, fighter gets taken out. Looks like he's gonna have a self revive and is not gonna be able to get the self revive in time. Does get it, but then quickly gets eliminated by a beautiful toss to Molly. All right, error with 3 eliminations, and that's giving Royal Garrison a total of 3 eliminations for the team. All right, Cindy with Uno with 5 total eliminations. That has given the team 5 total. All right, with 7 teams that remain. And every team that remains, those 7 teams are all up to a duo. So they're sitting as a full duo team. All right, noobs with just 1 elimination right now. Let's see, can they pick up 2 more? All right, 2 goats. All right, noobs is coming in strong, pushing quick. All right, 2 goats have a push together, trying to stay alive. Rude, a 777, down and out. to GOAT, now down to just one member still alive. Ooh, and this down and out. So Noobs pick up 2 more eliminations, bringing them to a total of 3, with 6 teams remain in match 3 here in Rondo. All right, let's go back out to Team 8 and Uno, where they are still out here playing in the blue zone with 5 total eliminations for the team. Very well. They are playing the zone. They are slowly working their way in, going for those placement points. All right, 6 teams remain, and Stadium. Looks like Stadium is going to be our last zone for these teams. Team 7, No Fear, that is inside the zone, so they'll be able to rotate, quickly get into Stadium, possibly on top of Stadium, give them that oversight, that overview of teams as they start to rotate into Stadium. All right, Team 5, Triplet. Let's go check, see if they are going to be a solo. Delta. Last one still stands for Triplet. Trying first team in. It's going to be Delta. So who's going to try to secure as much as they can, try to get a good place to set up and stay, kind of get on the high ground here. So a Triplet, they're first. This is going to be the first team into the actual stadium area. Followed coming in is going to be Noobs. Looks like No Fear is going to kind of wait and hold out just a little bit here for making a final push into the stadium. And VX moving into the stadium, moving into zone. Royal Garrison with 3 eliminations. They are rotating into the zone. All right, Triplet. Team 5, Delta holding it down. Has a nice place to kind of sit and wait here. So it's going to be sitting there. Going to be a little time for these teams actually start rotating in. Looks like we have our teams are starting to rotate in, but they are coming in from the south. So, and Stadium is the final circle. Let's see how these teams. Let's go drop in with No Fear. No Fear is going to be down and out. Noobs picking up 2 more eliminations, bringing them to a total of 5. We have 5 teams that remain. Our Royal Garrison definitely making their way in. So they're going to be our third team that's going to be in stadium. Go check out Team 8 Uno as they are on top of the stadium here. This gives them a great position to be able to oversee the last few teams that coming in. Ooh, arrow with the MG3. Oh! Almost gets taken out right there. Very quick hard sea change, and down and out. There it goes. Oopsie. The Royal Garrison trying to get some shots in. We still have 5 teams that are remaining. And it looks like all 5 of our teams are still inside the zone. So Royal Garrison, oopsie, the last one still standing, running for their life. As the noobs are taking a chase. 7 a.m. With Uno up there on top of the stadium. This is why this is a great place for them to be. They'd be able to, definitely able to see as these teams will rotate around. Oopsie on the run still from noobs. Can Oopsie get away? As they're driving right by Triplet. Team 5. Alright, Oopsie is able to escape just a little bit. Alright, noobs now kind of on the inside zone. Found a nice building to get into. These teams are within shots apart from each other. Alright, we have Team 12 VX with 3 eliminations. They are slowly taking and making their way in. Let's head back over to Oopsie and Delta. Both of them building apart just right next door to one another. Oopsie with a grenade. Delta's going to return that grenade. Can Delta place it? Cancels their grenade as the noobs are starting to move in. All right, Delta with a triplet. Team 5 is pinned in between. Beautiful grenade by noobs. So now noobs is going to be able to push in. All right, True Fad coming in. Oopsie now in trouble as noobs have pushed in a little bit closer. 4 teams are remaining for match 3. All right, Oopsie just barely makes it out, and noobs are definitely out to try to get Oopsie here. Quickly heading over to the VX. Our duo team here still alive. All right, that's Sandy picking up 2 more eliminations, giving them a total of 7, which makes the team total of 7 eliminations. 2 teams remain, and this is going to be a 1v1, I believe. Let's go check with... This is a 1v1. Royal Garrison or Uno. Who's it going to be? Who's going to take the chicken dinner for match 2, or match 3, our last match here for Reign Legacy, their duo scrim. This is definitely a sweaty last zone. Oh, they're so close. Who's it gonna be? GG's. Oopsie, taking the final kill for Royal Garrison. Team 15 taking that chicken dinner. Nicely done for all the teams. All right, 4 through 9. 10 through 14. All right, that is gonna be it for the Reign Legacy, their duo scrim. If you want to get in and get signed up for the next duo scrimmage that they do, make sure you go to their Discord, their link, get your team, you and your partner signed up for the next one, whenever they do have the next one going on. All right, so Sandy with the going all out 7 eliminations, Oopsie with the best companion, and also dealing the final kill, giving Royal Garrison the chicken dinner for match 3. All right, that is going to be it. Thank you for everybody who showed up to the stream and supported the stream and supported these amazing duo teams as they took on 3 matches. Until next stream, I will catch you all later. Y'all have a wonderful rest of y'all's Sunday.